Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to show you how to make a really pretty simple page idea for your junk journal. And it is an envelope belly band, and I'm working on 4 Alice in Wonderland junk journals. These are 2 of them. I'm almost done with them, and I'll be listing them soon, so be on the lookout for my flip through video. But for today, I wanted to show you how I made one of the pages. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. If I can get it open here. And we will flip through. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, so it's this page right here. So this is a belly band with little envelopes. I think it's really cute. I put little Alice in Wonderland stickers inside each pocket, but I'm going to show you how you can make one of those. It's pretty simple. So I'll put those aside, and I will be making one for this journal. So I'm going to flip to the page that it will go on. Okay, so I'm going to make it for this page. So this is sheet music, and I wanted to just cover up this part. So I thought I could make a belly band and just cover it up. So I have a piece of paper, and I'm just going to do an initial. I'm going to use that to put down on this, and then make the rest of it. So I have this paper. I'm going to go ahead and tear all of the edges. This is just a scrap that I had, so I thought I should just go ahead and use it to cover up that piece, and then I can put my belly band down. As I said, I made 4 different Alice in Wonderland journals. A couple of them are little golden books, and then one of them is one of the hear it, see it, read it books that used to have a cassette tape with it. And then the other was just a random Alice in Wonderland book. Not Disney is what I should say. But they all have different vintage book pages from different Alice in Wonderland books in them. And then some of them have the original book pages that the book came with, like the little golden book pages. All right. So I have the 3 stickers that I'm going to put in each of the pockets. So I'll put that aside. And then these are the little die cuts that I'm going to decorate with. So I'll put those aside for now. I have a scrap piece of paper, a strip about 1 1/4 inches wide. So I'm just going to cut that down to the height of my book and use my paper trimmer. I just kind of marked it with my finger. It's a little bit too short, but that's okay. I should have used a pencil, but it'll be fine. All right, and then I'm going to move it over to the side a little because I'm going to be putting an Alice in Wonderland napkin in the back there. So I want to have room, and so the napkin will show a little bit too. So I'll do it about there because you also want room for the, or actually I'll do it this way, and then I'll put my napkin in this side. So, but you still want room on this side so the envelopes do not go over, or, you know, not too far anyway. So I'm just going to put some glue the top and the bottom. You could totally sew this into your book if you know, I've already sewn my signatures into my book, so it would be hard to sew it on the sewing machine with it already in the book. But if you haven't sewn your signatures in, you can go ahead and sew it like at the top and the bottom as opposed to gluing. Alright, so let's make the napkin. So I'm going to stick this over to the side here. Not napkins, envelopes. I want to make the envelopes. And these are vintage book pages from an Alice in Wonderland book. So I cut them into squares. And let me measure them. I'll let you see the measurement. I made 2 that were 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and then 1 that is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So you can make your envelopes using an envelope punch board, though we are memory keepers, or you could do it this way if you don't have one. So you're going to take the 2 corners and fold it in. You want it to overlap about 1/2 inch, the little square there, and then make it so that your folds are pretty even on both sides, and just crease it. And then you're going to take your top and go up so that it has a little point that comes above where these 2 intersect there. And then you're going to fold down the other end as the envelope flap. And I need some scissors. Let's see, I have my little scissors here. Then you're going to take it and open it up. And where the creases are at these points here on the sides, you're going to cut them slightly at an angle. And just cut that little section out. And do that on all 4 sides. This just makes it a little bit cleaner of a fold when you go to fold them. Okay, like that, and then that will be your, well, you can actually make that, I'm going to turn it this way, and that's my flap. So you could leave this little point here, but I'm going to cut it flat like that. So it just makes it easier to put your items in. And then just add a little bit of glue. I'm going to put some glue right here to hold those 2 points together in the middle. And then I'm going to put some glue along the edge of the bottom flap, and just stick that up there like that. And that makes your cute little envelope. And then you'll just want to go ahead and do that to the other 2. I'm going to do the same thing. And if you wanted to use just patterned scrapbook paper or plain cardstock or plain paper, you can as well. I just decided I wanted to use up the book pages without them being wasted. So I thought that would be a good way to use them up. Let me pick it up here. Go ahead and trim them off. And I always do it a slight angle in from that crease because it just folds a little bit nicer that way. Trim that. And then we'll add the glue. Very quick and easy. I'm thinking of what I want to work on next. I'll have these 4 journals, and then I believe I'm going to be doing some Peter Rabbit and some other spring Easter sort of books. So hopefully you'll be interested in those. I went through my little golden books and found some really cute vintage Easter. Actually, they're little golden books and I think Telltale, or the other bigger size. Not Telltale, but the other one, I can't remember what it's called. But they're really cute, and so I'm excited to work on those. Right. Almost done with this. Okay, just making sure that they're stuck down good here with the glue. All right. Bring back my book. So now all I need to do is glue my envelopes down on top of this belly band. So I'm going to start at the top and put my first one down. I want to leave some of the pattern paper showing at the top. So I'm just going to glue it down like that, and I want to do it in different angles. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue down here. Glue that down. Just putting glue on the belly band part. And then I'll do the smaller size next, and I can put it on top of this, like a little corner of it there. And then put the last one down like that. So I'll put a little bit of glue here. Just make sure that you don't get glue here like I just did. But you don't want to glue that part down. And that'll stick like that. All right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stick in my little stickers. I have these really cute vinyl Alice in Wonderland stickers. So I'm going to stick that one in there. And that one. This flap you'll want to make sure that it goes down so it doesn't come off the top of the page, but that one it can go ahead and just stay like that. Let me see if this actually fits in better. It's a little short. I might have to get another. I think this will be fine like that. And then this one will go in this pocket. And then what I want to do is decorate these. So I have these cute little die cuts. I'll go ahead, I'll see if I can find a link for them. I picked them up at the Scrapbook Expo, and it was a really cute collection of Alice in Wonderland die cuts. So I'll stick a little die cut there. This is a smaller envelope, so I'll put a little mushroom there. And then this little drink me bottle at the top. So I just kind of put them where you can actually see them when, you know, see them underneath the envelopes. And that is it, guys. I'll go ahead and stick my envelope in there. It'll go right in there, and it just makes a nice layered look with different textures and colors, and just think it's a really easy way to embellish your page. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Remember that I will have these listed pretty soon. In the next couple days, I will have a flip through video, and they'll be in my Etsy shop. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, leave a comment and thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.